So in this video, I'll be going over mining Ravencoin on my RTX 2080 Ti. I'll be going over the Hashrates, Powerdraw, and Overclocks mining on Ravencoin's KAWPOW algorithm. So thanks for tuning in. This is the life of a miner. Okay, so the RTX 2080 Ti I'm going to test is from Tech, and I'm going to share my mining results mining on Ravencoin's KAWPOW algorithm. Now this is my test bench with the RTX 2080 Ti, and it idles around 39 watts. Okay, now the miner program I'm using is called NBMiner version 30.2. I do want to mention that when using NBMiner, my hash rates would fluctuate, but I did try to get the best averages I could. And now the overclock program I'm using is called MSI Afterburner. And let's first check out the stock settings. So running NBMiner on stock settings, I was averaging around 35.35 mega hashes. Now my whole test bench was pulling around 306 watts, so the GPU itself was only pulling around 267 watts. So the average hash per watt is about 0.132 mega hashes per watt. Okay, so now the max overclock settings I could set without crashing the card and keeping it stable. I put the core at 150, the memory at 1000, and the power limit at 100. So now I was averaging around 37.86 mega hashes, and the GPU itself was only pulling around 267 watts. So now the average hash per watt is about 0.142 mega hashes per watt. Okay, so now let's go ahead and reduce the power, so dropping the power limit by 10. So I put the power limit at 90, I kept the core at 150, and the memory at 1000. Now I was averaging around 35.30 mega hashes, and the GPU itself was now pulling around 237 watts. So now the average hash per watt is about 0.149 mega hashes per watt. Let's go ahead and drop the power limit by another 10. So I put the power limit at 80, kept the core at 150, and the memory at 1000. So I was now averaging around 31.54 mega hashes, and the GPU itself was now pulling around 212 watts. So now the average hash per watt is about 0.149 mega hashes per watt. So now dropping the power limit by another 10. So I put the power limit at 70, and I kept the core at 150 and the memory at 1000. Now I was averaging around 24.45 mega hashes, and the GPU itself was now pulling around 183 watts. So now the average hash per watt is about 0.134 mega hashes per watt. Okay, so in conclusion and comparing the overclocks, putting the power limit at 80, the core at 150, and the memory at 1000 is the best hash per watt ratio. But depending on the price of the coin, the difficulty, and your electricity costs, you do want to adjust your overclocks accordingly. Alright, so thanks for checking out my mining results mining Ravencoin on my RTX 2080 Ti. And definitely check out my channel for testing other graphics cards as well. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you enjoyed it, sub if so you see what's next. But of course, thanks for watching, and always, happy mining. You got to